Michael, a big update is on the way for Helldivers 2, the biggest one yet, coming in August. Tom Ivan over at VGC tells us all about it. Arrowhead Game Studio has announced that Helldivers 2's biggest update yet will be released next month. Titled Escalation of Freedom, it promises larger enemy outposts, new boss, returning bugs, fresh mission objectives, and a new difficulty level. Combat rating 10. Key creatives from Arrowhead discussed the update and showcased the new features in the announcement trailer. Ahead of its release on August 6th, Michael, not that far away, the update is also detailed in a PlayStation blog post by Arrowhead social media and community manager Catherine Baskin. Quote, CR10 Super Hell Dive is our most challenging and most relentless dive difficulty level yet, and we hope that this is going to be giving players the intensity they're looking for on the battlefield. And with a great challenge comes great rewards, end quote, Baskin said. Quote, but a new difficulty level isn't the only thing the community wanted. We've also heard your desire for mission variation, which is why we're bringing you new mission objectives and bigger enemy outposts for both bots and bugs that offer brand new super sample rewards. These outposts will be heavily fortified and require players to coordinate and strategize in order to take them out. And if you're new to Helldivers 2, you don't have to worry about missing out on all the fun until you unlock Super Hell Dive, because many of our new mission objectives will be playable on other difficulty levels. Sony said in May that Helldivers 2 had become PlayStation's fastest selling game launch ever. Well, it did incorporate PlayStation 5 and PC, right? 12 million copies sold across them all in the first 12 weeks. That is pretty record-breaking for PlayStation. Nice to see them finally go over to the world of PC on day one, but it's a different kind of game when you think of what God of War looks like, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Michael, what are your thoughts?
I'm excited. This might get me kind of back into Helldivers. When it came out, it hit that like perfect sweet spot for me and my friends. It was kind of in a lull for a lot of the games we like to play, so I definitely dropped like 30, 48 hours the first 2 months, and then realized, okay, you know, as they point out, the game felt a little repetitive. The objectives started to get like, all right, same objective, different planet. So this might be the game that brings me back. Like I said, I put 30 hours in the first 2 months, haven't touched it since. So I'm glad that they're still dropping updates. That felt like one of those games where maybe I was going to go super hard on the start, and then 4 years from now, be in my Steam library, be like, oh, that game, it was fun for a while. So I'm glad we're getting new content. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to jump into combat rating 10. Some of those higher levels were absolutely insane, so we'll see. But I'm glad we're still getting content for this game.
I think that's the biggest thing, because we talked about when we did our review of Helldivers 2 of, will we still be talking this in 3 months and 6 months from now? And here we are, right? We're now at a different time and going, yep, Helldivers is back, in a sense. Some people never left. I think a lot of us, and myself included, are looking forward now. Okay, cool. Now's the time to come back, right? Huge update. Different missions, different variations. The problem with the live service is that you have to have variation so that I don't feel like, oh man, here's just another one and another one and another mission that we're just constantly doing the same thing over and over and over. So, very cool, very excited. Helldivers 2, definitely one of the big, somewhat shocking surprises of the year, I would say, easily. But again, right, going over to Steam, I think really had a better impact than I think what even PlayStation had lined up. I know Arrowhead couldn't even keep up. That was the biggest thing. Remember being structured, going, okay, we can only let so many people in on our servers because you're all overloading us. What a problem to have. Nice to see where Helldivers 1 comes from, this top-down isometric view, to all of a sudden switching things over for the sequel to a third person, and it just put Arrowhead at a whole other level. Has me very excited to see what else the future holds for the game. A lot of things are dropping, and the biggest update is yet to come.